What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood gamer, PTK Blam, back with another video. So it is Wednesday, feeling good, guys. How's everybody doing out there in internet, Twitter land? Gamers, how you guys doing today? So back with another video, feeling good today. First off, as I always start the video, I just want to thank everybody for the continued support on the channel. It is growing. We're making a big push. Got a lot of big things coming, some changes to the podcast, so stay locked. Are coming right down the pipeline. So if this is your first time seeing me, hearing me, watching this video, guys, please do me a huge favor and smack that like button. Also subscribe to your boy if you're into gaming. I am primarily an Xbox gamer, so I gotta roll with that. But anyway, guys, let's dive into the video. So today I got a very interesting topic, and we're gonna also cover this topic on the Shop Podcast, which is live this Saturday, 5 p.m. every Saturday. So if you're not locked, make sure you subscribe so you can stay locked in with the podcast and what we're doing here on Saturdays. But anyway, okay, I wanted to talk about this on the podcast also. So as far as the topic today, we're going to be talking about Microsoft possibly acquiring even more studios to bolster their already impressive first-party lineup, okay? So if you guys remember back E3 2018 this year, this is phenomenal. Microsoft showed out. They showed up. They had a phenomenal showing, guys. Tons of games, tons of world premieres, tons of variety. You know, some exclusives, some surprises, some left field stuff. It had a little bit of everything. The show was actually damn near 2 hours long and had that much content packed in. And in my opinion, they easily won E3. I don't want to hear nothing else about that. That shit is over with, okay? Anyway. So one of the biggest stories coming out of E3 was the fact that Microsoft showed off an impressive 5 brand new studios, 4 being ones that they purchased, 1 being a brand new quadruple A studio called The Initiative. Go look it up. If you don't know what it's about, it is based out of Santa Monica. If you know about Santa Monica and its location, that is the hotbed for developers and huge development studios. Naughty Dog's there, Sony Santa Monica, Ubisoft, they're all in Santa Monica, right there in beautiful Southern California, my home, where I'm from. So it's a lot of talent out there, so you know they're going to be drawing from a great talent pool in the area. And this is supposed to be a quadruple A studio. So we'll see what quadruple A means. I think that means next gen system. We're not talking Xbox One X. We're not talking, Xbox One, any of that. We're talking next Xbox, whatever that may be. But anyway, so 1 brand new studio created from the ground up, 4 that they acquired. Compulsion Games, Undead Labs, Ninja Theory, and the last one is going to be, oh good lord, oh my goodness, Compulsion Games, Undead Labs, Ninja Theory, and there's one more. I'm sorry, I just drew a blank, literally drew a blank, guys. But if you know the one more, let me know down in the comment section what it is. But there's 5 total studios, 4 that they just purchased. So that was huge news coming out of E3, just because that was one thing this entire generation that, essentially a lot of people said that they were lacking first-party exclusives. Everybody always said that, not everybody, but a lot of the other side of the fence would say, the Halo, Gears, Forza cycle. Some people were kind of maybe jaded with that cycle. It just depends on who you ask. Everybody has their own preference, but that was they were catching a lot of flack from the, gaming media, journalism, things like that. So they decided to go out and fix that by going to do that. And it was amazing, and it was left field. A lot of people didn't know what was happening. There were rumbles before E3 that they were going to be purchasing Playground Games. I did not see Undead Labs coming. I did not see Compulsion, and I did not see Ninja Theory. So, I mean, it was amazing. It was completely lights out. But I want to talk about maybe even them purchasing some more studios. So I want to talk about a couple exclusive ones. There's a couple, 2 that I had in mind. When I was thinking of topics, I'm like, what am I going to talk about today? There was a couple things that I had in mind, and this was one of them. So there was 2 companies that I thought, and I've talked about this. Shout out to Snoopy on Twitter. We had a conversation today about it. So if you don't know, go on my Twitter, go back and, kind of look through that. You'll find that conversation. But we talked about 2 studios in particular that I think would be a huge get for Microsoft. And they're not really AAA studios. They're studios that make AAA-like games, but are not actually AAA studios. Okay, so there's two studios that have worked already very closely with Microsoft, pretty much exclusively with Microsoft, and these two games are award-winning, critically acclaimed. They way overshot what they were initially supposed to sell just due to the fantastic quality. Their uniqueness stood out in the market. I am talking Moon Studios, the creators of Ori and the Blind Forest. And I am also talking Studio MDHR, the creators of Cuphead. Yes, I think they should purchase those two studios. There was a couple other ones that were kind of on the fringe. Remedy would have been one, but due to their current multi-plat status and the whole Sam Lake, Phil Spencer, I don't think that relationship is that great between the two. I don't think that's going to be the case. Some people are saying Obsidian. Obsidian could be a good get. It sounds like that they've repaired that relationship at some point, so maybe that is something that they think about down the future. I would love to see like Sega or Capcom, but Lord knows if that's ever going to happen. I don't know if Microsoft will ever purchase a sole, like its own Japanese company or Japanese-based company. We may see that happen. Who knows? Depending on how the relationships go over there in Japan, things are a little shaky. But those two studios, in my opinion, have already worked exclusively with Xbox. They're very familiar with the platform. The fan base, the consumer base, is very familiar with their games in those studios. They were critically acclaimed. They sold well over what they probably were projected to sell. Cuphead being an award-winning game, so is Ori. A lot of art design. Cuphead being very unique with the old hand-drawn, worn 1920s look. Old film spools. If you've never seen Cuphead, go look it up on YouTube. And also Ori with a majestic, almost Pixar-like game. And I think there's a lot of things that they can use those studios for. I say you let them continue to create and build on what they already have. I think Ori, in my opinion, can be really big. I always look at Ori and I watch gameplay and I see it and I'm like, this just reminds me of like a Pixar Disney movie. Like, so they could take Ori and translate it to a movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I think that it will work. And then Cuphead is amazing. I mean, it stood out from day one. Looked completely different than any other game. We first saw it in like a sizzle reel a couple years ago. I think E3 2016, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was 2016. We saw it in kind of the idea. Xbox is it was kind of a highly rated indie, and it evolved from an indie all the way to a double A, almost a triple A game. They got DLC coming out for it very soon, and I think those studios will fit right in that niche that Microsoft is trying to have of the double A market, because you got a lot of studios. Ninja Theory's probably making a triple A game. Undead Labs, that next State of Decay is probably going to be a AAA game. Compulsion, they're probably going to continue with the what they're doing currently. Playground Games, obviously. Playground Games is kind of trippy because we talked about this before, but the speculation is that Playground is doing Fable 4. So that may be something that they're working on. So I don't know, guys, but I think that those two studios make sense for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys think that, maybe those two studios, if you guys can think of any other two studios, also let me know down in the comment section too. If you guys, once again, enjoy the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. I appreciate you guys' love and support. Once again, we'll have some great guests lined up this Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Hit me up when you guys be there, be square. I am out of here.